Do we have a deal?
Of course. Yes, ma'am.
There you go, $50,000 richer. Miss Kim Nelson, Daisy Cakes. That must be kind of cool. Did she really write your big fat check that day?
Not that day, but after the due diligence process, yeah,
Right.
I got a $50,000 check.
So it's real. That's kind of cool.
It is very real.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to burn through 50 grand, by the way?
In about 3 weeks, it was gone.
It goes like that. Kim Nelson, Daisy Cakes. You're from Spartanburg.
Yes.
Kind of, it's like a family thing. This little company has become, well, obviously on the national map now. And it's you and your mom and some family members, and you really just keep it at home.
We do. We keep it. Well, we've been around the world practically to
Right.
several large production bakeries, but we brought it all back to Spartanburg, down to Pauline. And
Excellent.
it's the only way to make things the right way.
Excellent. Well, you're coming in this morning to show us some really cool Halloween stuff. The recipes, by the way, are already at WACH.com. We got a few segments this morning, so let's get right cooking, Miss Kim, because I'm excited and I'm hungry because these look good.
Yes, so we got some great pumpkin muffins, and I just want to show
So we're going to make pumpkin muffins.
And you don't need a mixer to do it.
Okay, so we got some oil. What is that, vegetable oil?
A little vegetable oil,
Okay.
a little canned pumpkin,
All right.
and we got some eggs and sugar already put in.
I can go ahead and mix this, right?
Yes, but
You
please
see
do.
me, I just whisk it up.
Now, and I forgot to put this, but I always add a little vanilla. So that's not in your recipe, but I like to add just like a
Just a
teaspoon
little
of
bit.
vanilla.
Why is it the vanilla smells so much better than it actually tastes? Because it tastes nasty.
Oh, I know, it's like cocoa. You ever
Yeah, why
put
is-
that
yeah.
cocoa in your mouth? Ooh, but it makes a good chocolate cake, right?
Yes, it does.
But this is, if you buy 1 can of pumpkin, you want to make sure you get 100% pure pumpkin,
Okay.
not the pumpkin pie
There we
filling, because
go.
it won't
So
work.
you gotta see we
And you can
look
get
there.
3 batches of this out of 1 can of pumpkin. So
Okay.
just be ready to make a bunch of muffins for the
All
day.
right. So I've got my pumpkin mixing with my egg and my little vanilla. What's this? Is flour?
This is your flour
All right.
and your nutmeg and your cinnamon.
All right. You've already pre-mixed that for us as well.
I sifted
Okay.
that before I got here.
Oh, I'm making a big mess. Well, it's a kitchen. I'm supposed to.
You're supposed to make a mess.
Okay. All
And so
right.
you're going to get that now. Clean off your whisk.
All right. And how many muffins is this recipe we have up for you at watch.com
Well,
to make?
I made 3 different batches. I got 14, 15, and 16.
Wow. Okay.
I never got the same number.
So you can do a little bit there. Okay. All right.
Now
so
what
do
you're
you
going to do is you're going to fold in your pecans.
Okay.
And these raisins, what you want to do is you want
Are these just real raisins? Can I try one?
You steep them in hot water
Okay.
and drain them. It makes them nice and soft and plump. And then
All
you
right.
throw them in.
Oh, this is really good. Okay.
And easy, right?
Yeah. No. This is honestly, guys. We're doing this right now. I mean, it's been what, a minute and a half.
Okay, so what you're going to do
Okay.
is I always spray my muffin cups,
Just a little bit of Pam or cocoa of some sort. Okay.
Yep. Spray that, and then hang
How do
on.
I? Oh.
Okay, this is what I like to do because I like to keep my pan clean.
Okay.
So I just take a nice spoon like that,
And just plump it in like that.
and then after you do that, then it just drops in nicely, and it keeps your muffins.
Okay.
It keeps your pan nice and clean.
And it actually looks like this.
That's what it looks like. Yep.
Can I frost a couple of these things? This is actually really, really easy. What do you guys specialize with Daisy Cakes, by the way? Like, if you had like a signature cake, as it
Our
were.
signature cake is carrot cake. By
Carrot
far, it
cake.
outsells the others 2 to 1.
Carrot cake. All right. All right. Very good.
So you're doing a great job. So now what you can do, this is just for everybody at home. If you want to decorate them and have them for
This actually be kind of
Halloween.
fun with the kids too.
Yes,
because-
it's great
all
fun
right.
with the kids.
Like me, I'm like a big kid.
And then put your sprinkles on there. They have black sprinkles. You can
All right.
draw little faces if you want to.
I will. All right. Very good. Just like that. That is my official Daisy cake. My cupcake.
Work of art. It's
My
beautiful.
Daisy cake cupcake. I love it. I love it. This is really easy as well.
It's super easy.
Pumpkin muffins.
And they freeze beautifully.
All right.
So if you want to make them the next night or 2, throw them in the freezer,
Freezer.
and you can have them for Halloween parties.
Okay. We're doing some cake a little later and some more pastries. Kim Nelson from Daisy Cakes. And yes, come on in if you want to have one, Garrett. But we're going to continue on. Again, the recipe's at watch.com. You can check it out. I'm a believer. This is really good. Stick around, guys. We got a lot more Good Day Columbia on the way. That was easy.
Super easy.
Thank you very much, Mr. Garrett, back in the kitchen. Miss Kim Nelson from Daisy Cakes.
Yep.
Website's ilovedaisycakes.com, by the way, and links for you at watch.com as well. And you were made famous, of course, at that fun show, Shark Tank. You had some big investor throw 50 grand your way, and you've taken that, and you're like Rachel Ray. You've met her, by the way, who is amazing.
Yes, she is, isn't she?
Love it. And you're well on your way to being like the next Paula Dean, maybe?
Hey, I'll take
What are
it.
you going to be? Everything a big cooking
I'm
people. I
waiting
don't
on
know.
the phone call any day.
There you go. All right, so we made some really yummy muffins a few minutes ago, and now we're going to do caramel inside-out apples. Is that right?
Inside out caramel apples.
I was so close.
So
I was
close.
There you
Yeah,
go.
so this is a lot of fun, and I'll tell you what, it's something else to involve the kids with.
Right.
Right, so you have just helped to whisk up
All right, I'm gonna whisk
our
it here.
brown sugar, our whipping cream, some butter, vanilla,
Okay.
and a little Karo syrup,
Okay.
corn syrup. And what you do, because we don't have a stove, it's a little stiff, but what you do is you cut your apples in half and you take a melon baller, or you know what, if you have a metal measuring spoon, you can use it too. So you're going to hollow those out.
So you make like a little bit of a little hole here. You can see what we've done here. Made a little bit. Okay, good.
Then you're going to squeeze some lemon juice on
Why
there.
the lemon juice?
That keeps them from turning dark.
Oh, brilliant.
So yeah, the acid in there keeps them from turning dark, and then you can just kind of share it with each of the apples.
Okay.
And then what you want to do is take a paper towel and dry it out.
Okay.
And then you're going to put your
yeah.
caramel filling in. And what happens as a result is you get these nice, beautiful
so easy and fun.
wedges. See this?
Just like that?
Just like that.
All right.
Yes. And just chill them for a few hours. This is not something you should do overnight, because I did just so they would be here nice and early this morning. But yes, absolutely. And also another little trick of the trade, if you want, you can put some chocolate sauce on these. And if you don't have a pastry bag or anything, this is hot. It's going to probably go everywhere. But we're just going to
step back, Miss Kim, go ahead.
Take a little snip off the edge of a
so
plastic bag, and then you just want to drizzle some chocolate over there.
It's so easy. I love it.
And then you can have some chocolate on there. Except I didn't make the hole quite big enough. But anyway.
Guys, if you go to WACH.com right now on our morning watch, you get the recipe, all the shopping list for all these treats, and also the step-by-step instructions from Miss Kim.
Yes.
This is perfect. Right in time for Halloween. We got these muffins, and I understand there's a pumpkin cake coming
A pumpkin cake on its way with some great buttercream icing.
This took us all about 2.5 minutes or so.
It's so easy, really, and it takes no time to make your caramel sauce. And it's homemade from scratch. You know what's in it. It's not any weird stuff with preservatives and all that. It's the real deal.
No weird stuff. It's stuff from your kitchen. My kitchen, that'd be weird. I'm just saying. All right, guys. Daisy cakes. Well, your specialty is, you said, not pumpkin.
Our carrot cake.
Carrot cake.
Yeah, that's our #1 seller. And we also do red velvet, chocolate, lemon, and we're doing some samplers too for the holidays. All things cake. Yeah, we ship them nationwide.
I love it. All right, check out the recipes at WACH.com. We'll be back in a little while. We're going to continue with Miss Kim, and the pumpkin cake is on the way. Everybody, I know Garrett and Ryan and Jen are excited about that.
They're hovering.
They are. They're hovering. Stick around. Shark Tank, right to our tank, right here.
Absolutely.
We've been making some muffins, some pumpkin muffins. We've made the inside-out caramel apple treats, right? And now we're going to make a pumpkin cake. Jen has been jonesing for pumpkin for the last 2 weeks, and we got it for her today. Don't forget the recipes are right at WACH.com right now. These are so simple to do. I mean, you could do them this afternoon with the kids or by yourself if you want.
Yes.
But let's go ahead and get through this because I want to ease into that pumpkin.
Okay, yeah, so this is just like an old school recipe that I used to make for my children when they were in elementary school and we had Halloween parties. But it's 2 bundt cakes, right? 2 pound cakes. And you want to cut this off because, you know, when you take it out, it's all nice and fluffy.
Right.
You want to cut
Hopefully.
it off.
Yeah, it should, in my kitchen.
It should be nice and fluffy. So just cut this off.
Okay.
You can crumble that up and make cake pops if you want to. And then you're just going to stack these 2
that's easy.
together, right?
Right. I like it.
I mean, how simple is that?
Can I do this?
So go ahead.
Yeah.
So now we're going to make some delicious homemade buttercream icing. It's 2 sticks of butter.
Good. All right.
4 cups of powdered sugar.
All right. Ooh, I'm making a mess. Ooh, uh-oh.
I know, it's great. It's live TV. And then pour your milk in, not all of it.
This is not all of it?
A heavy cream. You're going to put in your heavy cream.
How much? That much? Do a little more?
Let's put a little vanilla.
Put more in. All right.
Is that all of it?
Well, no, you said not all of it.
I know I did.
Do you want all of it then?
I think you should, yes.
All right. Hey, I'm with you.
And now we're going to put in some red.
More is always better. It doesn't matter what it is.
Absolutely.
More is always better.
Red and yellow food coloring.
Oh, that's coming up real nice.
So I want a nice pretty orange.
Okay.
Yep,
we're going to step away from the mixer at this point, y'all.
Okay, so see, now just some red and yellow food coloring. It gives you a nice pretty orange color. And for your stem, this is just a simple ice cream cone.
Right.
That you just take a paper towel, rub your green food coloring on it like this, right?
It's so easy. I love
it. It's so simple. And then what happens is this gets a little soggy, so you would just want to pop it in your toaster oven.
Okay. And it just kind of freshens it, crisps it back up.
Just crisp it back up, and then ready to go. And
how do I?
There you go.
All right. Okay. Now what?
You want to ice the cake?
Yeah, I do. I got to get it off the beater though, right? Just gonna push it through.
Push it through.
There we go. Get down like this, guys. You go to WACH.com. You can get links also right over to Daisy Cakes. Our website is ilovedaisykcakes.com, but you can just go right to WACH.com.
Oh, look, that's going to be like psychedelic colors.
What do I do? Just kind of this?
Yep.
I am not a good cake froster, but this is very, very simple. And again, real time, we do this about 2.5 minutes, and except for a few minutes of prep, this really
And the
was,
nice thing too, Tyler, is this cake, you can freeze it.
Right.
So you can bake it and freeze it. It's easier to put the icing on there if it's frozen,
When it's
actually.
frozen?
It's nice and, it's just like icing a
Look at
rock. And then,
that.
there you go. Just,
Icing a rock, yes
that's
indeed.
because you don't get any crumbs or anything, right?
This is really cool, actually. All right.
And then at the grocery store, you can buy a nice little tube of black icing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have your kids, you can draw it first with like a toothpick.
I'm going to land this plane. Would it be safe to say, Miss Kim, you can have your cake and eat it too?
Oh, yes, you can.
Parker, what do you think? That was,
Have your
whatever.
cake and eat it.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
I get
on,
it.
that was a
I
good
get
one.
it. I get it.
So
All right.
to decorate your face, just take a toothpick and draw, your little design.
Right.
And then,
Just like that.
yep, and then you just fill it in with your black icing. You should be using actually the proper.
Oh, see, I thought
Utensil.
it was good. All right, there you go. All right, watch.com, all the recipes, very simple. You want to cut that, Miss Parker,
Heck,
would you
yeah.
like a piece of cake? I need some Jones fruit
Sure.
pumpkin.
So we're just going to take the little cone
And
off.
don't worry, she actually made this one. This one's mine over here. She's the one we're
But
cutting.
you know what? It's still
She
going
made.
to taste good. And this is a huge
go.
cake.
Very easy
So
to
you-
make, very easy. Miss Kim, thanks for coming in and sharing this with us. You're on QVC all the time. You're hanging out with Rachel Ray. Well, you're like all kinds of famous in the cake world.
We are shipping her some cakes today for
Can you,
possible.
can you ship her my business card with it? Just throw it in there.
I will. I'd be happy to.
Say hey.
Woo! Look
Have
at
her on the
this.
show.
Sorry.
And you're going to come back and see
us.
us around Thanksgiving time with some other fun recipes for the
Yeah,
family, right?
so get a springform pan ready because we're going to make a pumpkin tiramisu.
Done. I love it. Guys, directions at watch.com. Ms. Parker, have some of this. And I know that Garrett
Yummy.
is
Oh, what
holding
is
the
this
camera right now.
icing
So,
thing
would you
you're
like
doing
to
over
open it up
here?
for you?
That's a mess.
Would you like one in your mouth here?
Look at your icing
No?
skills.
It's good. I'm telling you, it's
Okay, this is-
really good. There it is.
this still
Okay,
mine?
there's. Guys, stick around. More Good Day Columbia on the way. We're going to be high in sugar and having fun.
You're
but-
not caulking. It's
Well, I don't
icing. Like you're like.
Well, I don't know. It's like not smooth.
You know what? Before next time, I'm going to give you a lesson in how to ice a cake.
Whatever. Guys, stick around. There's more Good Day on the way.